Iceland South Coast Tour. The south coast of Iceland is an extremely special and beautiful place. It has it all: waterfalls, glaciers, beaches, glacier lagoons, mountains, volcanoes, nature reserves, and small villages. If you're looking for an adventure, not so far from Reykjavik, the south coast is a great place to go. We have compiled a list of amazing places and activities for you to explore on the south coast of Iceland. This incredible south shore of Iceland stretches from Greater Reykjavik area in the west to the magnificent Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon in the east. When driving the south coast route from Reykjavik city, the first major features are the two great waterfalls of Seljalandsfoss and Skogafoss. A little further down the route is the glacier, which covers Iceland's most explosive volcanoes, Katla. Many glacier hikes are taken here upon the glacier tongue, Sólheimasjökull. Sólheimassandur is home to a crashed DC-3 plane wreck. The D-Rolle cliffs are next, home to many seabirds. Jutting out to sea is an enormous rock arc of the same name, which you can marvel at from many angles. Adjacent to the village of Vík is the famous black sand beach Reynisfjara, which is home to basalt columns and Reynisfjara rock formations. These pillars are said to be two trolls frozen by the light of the sun. After passing through Vík, you will cross the lava fields. Move on to the dramatic Skaftafell Nature Reserve in the National Park. Here you can enjoy a diversity of landscapes and terrains. Finally, you will approach the famous Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon, a deep lake that fills with icebergs. A short distance from Jokulsarlon, you will find the Diamond Beach, where blue icebergs wash on the black sand beach. We cover all this in one day as we started early, and by the time we reached back, it was midnight. So yes, we can explore all the major sites in one day and be prepared to drive around 700 kilometers, but we would suggest to make a night stop at Vík to explore everything in a relaxed manner. We started from Reykjavik and our first stop was Seljalandsfoss waterfalls, which is about 1.5 hour drive from here, or 120 kilometers. Seljalandsfoss waterfalls. Seljalandsfoss waterfall is one of the most popular sites in Iceland. The waterfall cascades from ancient sea cliffs, dropping over 60 meters with intense power into the pool at your feet. This waterfall is unique because it is possible to walk behind the waterfall, where you can see the world from the other side through the falling water. The views and the sounds from behind the waterfall are astonishing. Skogafoss waterfall. Skogafoss waterfall is one of Iceland's most well-known waterfalls. It is a 60 meter tall and 25 meter wide, making it one of the largest waterfalls in the whole of Iceland. It is located near the village of Skogar along the ring road, around a 2-hour drive away from Reykjavik. Skogafoss is a very powerful waterfall, and due to the amount of spray it produces, single and even double rainbows are often seen on sunny days. It is possible to hike to the top of the waterfall to admire its majestic beauty from above. You will have to walk up many steps to get to the top, but the spectacular view from the top will make the effort worthwhile. Seeing this water from above is just so amazing. Sólheimasjökull Glacier Hike. When you visit Iceland, the land of fire and ice, exploring at least one glacier is a must-do. The Glacier hike is an adventure like no other, and with the rapid rate of global climate change, an adventure now only available in very few parts of the world. Following the guide, you will explore this otherworldly nature wonder, a rugged, raw, and ever-changing hub of ancient frozen water. Solheimasandur, the abandoned US Navy plane wreck on the Black Desert Sands. Not far from Solmehokul Glacier in South Iceland, a United States Navy DC-3 plane crashed onto the black sand beach in 1973. The wreck, remaining in situ on the black sand close to the beach, has turned this spot into a dream photography location. But be prepared to walk around 3 kilometers on the stony sand. No doubt, it's a great place for photographers, but if you're planning to cover whole South Island tour in one day, it will eat up most of your time as the walk is quite lengthy. Dirole Cliffs. Dirole, which can be translated into English as the hill island with the door hole, is a small peninsula famous for its naturally shaped 120-meter high arc formation. You see wonderful views of the black sand beaches around the village of Vik from here. Going down to explore these beaches, you will appreciate how powerful waves can be. The century-old castle-shaped lighthouse at Dirole is no longer just a regular lighthouse. The interior has, in fact, been renovated and converted into a luxury hotel. Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach. Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach has nothing to envy from the typical golden sandy beaches. This volcanic beach with basalt columns, lava formations, towering cliffs, and basalt column caves is totally unique and breathtaking. In fact, it has been ranked as one of the 10 most beautiful non-tropical beaches in the world. Reynisfjara is located very close to the fishing village of Vik, which is only 2.5-hour drive from Reykjavik, 180 kilometers away. The beach was formed from lava which flowed into the ocean and then cooled instantly as it touched the cold sea. The huge natural pyramid of basalt columns by the shoreline resulted from the flowing lava which then contracted rapidly. The cliffs and the sea stacks here are homes to thousands of nesting seabirds, including puffins, fulmars, guillemots, making this beach a great destination for bird watching. Vik Village. The small seaside village of Vik is the southernmost village in Iceland. Vik is surrounded by beautiful valleys, black beaches, cliffs and mountains, offering extremely varied landscapes. Vik is an important local commercial and service center for the travel industry and the local people. You can find lovely cafes, restaurants, accommodations, shops and all of the important services. One thing you can't miss when you are in Vik is its white church with the red roof. It is located at the top of the village. Idrun Lava Field. Continuing along the ring road eastward, you will soon find yourself in an unearthly landscape in the middle of a 565 square kilometer lava field. Idrun, the fire lava, was formed during one of the most disastrous volcanic eruptions in history. 5 cubic kilometers of lava surged to the surface in 1784. Enough poisonous volcanic gases were released to cause the death of almost all of the domestic animals and 20% of the human population in Iceland. Reynisfjara Canyon. Only 1 or 2 kilometers away from the ring road to the north, a scenic 100-meter deep and 2-kilometer long canyon can be found. Many of those who have had visited it would agree that it is one of the most beautiful canyons in the world. It is hard to put this dreamy panorama into words or to express what it feels like to walk along the curiously shaped and moss-covered cliffs. The best would probably be to say it feels like having wings and flying. But we were unlucky as the site was closed when we visited here. Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon. Jokulsarlon is a stunning and dreamlike glacier lagoon situated at the southern end of Glacier. There are icebergs of all shapes and sizes floating around in Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon. The icebergs break off from the glacier and float into the lagoon. This thrilling environment is constantly changing as the massive glacier tongue retreats more and more. It is well worth spending time in the cold admiring the wonderful ice sculptures while looking out for seals. You can also take a kayak or a zodiac boat tour on the lagoon to get closer to these icy wonders. Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon has been the filming location of many Hollywood movies such as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and the James Bond film Die Another Day. The Diamond Beach. This was our last stop but the most unique one. The Diamond Beach is located 1 kilometer from Jokulsarlon Glacier Lagoon. If you go to the Glacier Lagoon, you should make sure to visit the stunning beach just across the road, where you can see chunks of decade-old glacial ice that have washed up on the seashore. The black sand contrasting with the crystal blue color of the icebergs makes this place magical and a fabulous location for photographers. This place has something unique as it never looks the same. Indeed, the beach changes completely from day to day. New icebergs are always appearing and others will have melted away. The icebergs are extremely diverse in their forms and colors. They will be transparent, opaque, white, deep blue, or shimmering crystalline blue. Hope you liked the video. Please like, share, and comment.